Hey, good morning. Happy Friday, leaders. Yeah, it's still before noon, so good morning. Welcome to another 3 to Grow. Again, the goal of 3 to Grow is for you just to take 3 or 4 minutes, grow yourself as a person, grow yourself as a leader a little bit. I actually just have one idea that I want to expound through, and then a quote of the week for you. Okay, here's the idea for this week, and it's this idea of succumbing to the culture. Now, we use that phrase a lot, and we can maybe talk about a time when an individual has succumbed to the culture, when they gave in, when they went against what their family upbringing was, what their own moral or value system was, and they succumbed to the culture around them. But I believe that succumbing to the culture can happen even when that culture is something that you promote as great, that you use as a selling tool against your competition, that you use as a recruiting tool for other people. And here's what I mean when you can succumb to the culture, because it's so great. And at one point, a culture can be really, really great. And over time, it drifts and it drifts and it drifts. And pretty soon it's completely drifted and you have no idea it's drifted. And you still talk about it like it was back in the good old days because all the signs still have it. You have all the name badges that still, he'll have all the cultural statements and all of those types of things. And it's what happens is here's the process. And I'll walk you through it and then I'll show you a picture of it, is that you have a culture that's exceptional. And it really is truly exceptional. And then because it's exceptional and everyone is just used to it, it becomes normal. And it's a part of who we are. It's just normal. Well, then it sort of can move from being normal to all of a sudden everyone's comfortable with it, right? Because we're used to it. And so it's just comfortable to us. We go then very quickly from being comfortable with it to it being complacent. And once it becomes complacent, then it slowly starts to decline. There's not a lot of time between something that when it becomes complacent in your life, it slowly starts to decline. At that point, then the culture from decline will go very, very quickly to death. Let me sort of walk you through what that map looks like. Okay, so here's what it looks like. Exceptional becomes normal. Normal becomes comfortable. Once it's comfortable, then it will just naturally become complacent. Once you're complacent, now you're in decline. And once you have decline, it's a very quick trip to death of a culture. So the challenge and the goal is to always remember that if you have an exceptional culture, not only great signs on the walls, but it's truly something everyone is living out and embracing in the way they treat their people, the way they treat potential coworkers, the way they treat customers and the community around them. Don't ever take it for granted that it's exceptional. Don't ever let up on being vigilant about protecting the culture against all enemies, both internal and external, because as soon as you move from exceptional to normal, it's a very quick process to death. Okay, quote of the week. An individual can make a difference, but a team makes a miracle. Said by Doug Peterson, head coach of the Philadelphia Eagles. Leaders, you guys make a difference every day. That difference can be for good or for bad. That choice is yours. Thank you to those of you who are striving to serve people with love and humility. You really do make a difference, and I appreciate it. Don't forget, think differently, lead courageously, and live passionately.